Hello, in this channel we want to talk about the causes of global warming and suggest solutions to reduce global warming. The goal is to increase the awareness and knowledge of the people of the world so that we can prevent this crisis with our help. So be sure to subscribe to the channel so that we can quickly reach 1 million subscribers, but also releases stored carbon when the vegetation is burned or decomposes. Secondly, the digestive processes of ruminant animals like cows and sheep produce methane, a potent greenhouse gas that has a much higher warming potential than CO2. Methane emissions from enteric fermentation and manure management contribute significantly to the greenhouse effect. Additionally, the production of feed crops for livestock requires large amounts of water, fertilizers, and energy, which also contribute to greenhouse gas emissions. Fertilizer use, in particular, can result in the release of nitrous oxide, a potent greenhouse gas. By reducing meat consumption, the demand for meat decreases, thereby reducing the need for extensive livestock production. This, in turn, can help mitigate deforestation, decrease methane emissions, reduce fertilizer usage, and conserve water resources. Several studies have shown the potential benefits of reducing meat consumption in terms of reducing greenhouse gas emissions. For example, a study published in the journal Science found that if global meat consumption were to decrease, it could significantly reduce greenhouse gas emissions by up to 70%. Overall, reducing meat consumption, especially of carbon-intensive varieties like beef and lamb, can play a role in reducing greenhouse gas emissions and helping combat climate change. The power of reducing meat consumption in combating greenhouse gas emissions. Yes, reducing meat consumption can help reduce greenhouse gases. Animal agriculture is a significant contributor to greenhouse gas emissions, particularly methane from livestock and nitrous oxide from fertilizers. By reducing meat consumption or transitioning to a plant-based diet, individuals can reduce their personal carbon footprint. According to a report by the World Resources Institute, if everyone in the world reduced their meat consumption by 50%, it could reduce greenhouse gas emissions by 35%. How reducing meat consumption helps in combating greenhouse gases. Many of us are becoming more aware of the impact of food consumption on climate change. The truth is, the food we eat has a significant role in contributing to greenhouse gas emissions that cause global warming. One of the most effective ways we can reduce our carbon footprint is by reducing our meat consumption. In this video, we delve into the science behind the link between meat consumption and greenhouse gas emissions. We look at how our food choices affect the environment, the carbon footprint of meat production, and the resources required for animal agriculture. We also explore the benefits of plant-based diets and alternative sources of protein that can significantly reduce our carbon footprint. We discuss how reducing meat consumption is a personal choice we can make to fight climate change. However, we also acknowledge that broader structural changes are needed to make sustainable food accessible to all. Join us on this educational journey as we learn how small changes in our dietary choices can have an immense impact on the health of our planet and secure a more sustainable future for generations to come. Introduction. In recent years, concerns about climate change and its impact on the environment have prompted individuals and organizations worldwide to seek ways to reduce their carbon footprint. One effective strategy gaining attention is reducing meat consumption. This article explores the significant role that cutting down on meat can play in mitigating greenhouse gas emissions and fighting global warming. The link between meat consumption and greenhouse gases. It is well established that the animal agriculture industry contributes significantly to greenhouse gas emissions. The primary culprits are methane emissions from livestock and nitrous oxide from fertilizer use. Reports suggest that livestock production alone accounts for nearly 14.5% of global greenhouse gas emissions, more than the entire transportation sector combined. Numerous studies provide compelling evidence that reducing meat consumption can lead to a substantial reduction in greenhouse gas emissions. For instance, a comprehensive analysis conducted by the World Resources Institute estimates that if the global population were to reduce meat consumption by 50%, it could potentially reduce emissions by an impressive 35%. Methane, a potent greenhouse gas, is mainly produced by livestock during their digestive process. According to the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, methane has a global warming potential 28 to 36 times greater than carbon dioxide over a 100-year period. Methane, a potent greenhouse gas, is mainly produced by livestock during their digestive process. According to the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, methane has a global warming potential 28 to 36 times greater than carbon dioxide over a 100-year period. Hence, lower livestock numbers and reduced consumption play a crucial role in curbing methane emissions. Plant-based diets, an earth-friendly alternative. Transitioning to plant-based diets, or even simply reducing meat consumption, can make a substantial impact on our environment. Plant-based foods require fewer resources to produce, resulting in lower emissions. Produce, grains, legumes, and plant-based protein sources like tofu and tempeh have significantly lower carbon footprints compared to animal products. Moreover, a shift to plant-based diets reduces the need for vast deforestation, which often occurs to create land for livestock production. Forests act as carbon sinks, absorbing carbon dioxide, and play a vital role in regulating the climate. Beyond individual actions. While individual dietary choices are essential, broader structural changes are also necessary for a significant impact on reducing greenhouse gas emissions. Governments, institutions, and food corporations should play an active role in promoting sustainable food production and consumption by implementing policies that encourage and support plant-based diets. Conclusion. The evidence is clear. Reducing meat consumption is an effective strategy to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and combat climate change. Choosing plant-based alternatives, even if occasionally, can contribute to a healthier planet. By collectively adopting these changes, individuals and societies can pave the way for a more sustainable future, where the adverse effects of greenhouse gas emissions are significantly mitigated. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you like the video, like it and share it with your friends.
Bye!